Hello guys, back to another video. So today, I will react to the GrogTV video, how to make a Soviet car. It is going to be interesting, so let's dive right into it.
Right, today we are making a communist car, and by that I mean something from the Soviet Union. From 1929 until the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991, they built millions of mostly terrible vehicles built out of turnips and old tanks. The Vaz-21-something, also known as a Lada Riva, was a small sedan based on the Fiat 124. A car that predates known history. The biggest engine offered was a 1.7-litre 4-cylinder. My god, how decadent. You'd be thrown in the gulag for even thinking about owning such a thing. It also had aluminium drum brakes, which is not something you normally see on a car, because aluminium drum brakes are shit. Oh, and it was also built under license in Egypt until 2015. My word, what a combination. They also made luxury cars. The word luxury in big quotes. The Gaz 13 actually had an engine you actually want in a car. A 5.5-litre V8 with 195 horsepower.
Dang, I didn't know about that. A 5.5 LV8 with 195 horsepower is not bad for a tank on wheels that is GAZ-13. It is kind of similar in some ways to 1956 Plymouth Fury, well from the front at least. Let's continue.
Which wasn't bad for the 50s. It also weighed over 2 tons, and it was built from 59 to 81. 1981, that's the same year the Honda City was birthed. So there was a period in time where these two cars were sold at the exact same time. There's also FSO, they made a car called the Polonaise, which was from Poland.
This is very nasty.
Now, considering quite a large amount of my audience is Polish, this car is very good and it is not bad. The Soviet Union also exported quite a lot of cars to these places, mostly with better options. For £4,245 you could have a Lada Riva GL 1.3. Indeed. Or for £100 less you could have a Peugeot 205. Granted, a 1-litre 205, but a 205 nonetheless. And quite a few of these companies are still around, like Lada and Moskvich, making cars that I'm sure are quite decent. But, you know, making a good car isn't funny, so I'm going to do an old one. Right, first thing, set year to, like, I don't know, 1970 or something. Pick a square, somewhere that's easy to manufacture. Something a bit like this. Of course, it's made out of steel. Cold War's over, we don't need tanks anymore, so we're going to melt all of them down and turn them into cars. And we'll make this one rear engine, because that's the thing they did. Drop the quality a bit so we can make it for cheap. Can I make this, like, any more square? More design details means it costs more, we can't be having that. And we'll extend the rear, because that's where the engine's going. And paint, very easy. Remember, our factory's got a surplus of tank paint, so we just paint it the same colour as, like, one of these. Yes. But there's also one more detail. Change the car design room. Yes, this looks like a commie car factory. Right, fixtures. You're only allowed circles and squares, nothing else. You want stuff that's cheap and easy to produce. I mean, look at all these. Round, 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 dog. I'm not really sure which one to go for. Oh, yes. My god, what a quality item. This one's got 2 headlights.
That thing looks like Lada Riva in some areas, but since it has a rear engine placement, it is a mix of parts, like if Porsche 911 had a baby with Lada Riva.
This is the GL model. You have a communistical looking badge. I don't know what that is, but it's red. It works. Door handles. Optional extras, but this is the GL model, so you get some. You only get 1 mirror, though. Can't afford 2. God, that front plate is just perfect. The back, I think I'll go square for the back. We'll just take these, like, default lights we've got off the back of a Fiat. Nice. We'll give it an aerial, because this one has a radio. But can only access Soviet broadcast. That's your one channel. Fuel filler cap. That can go up front, because the engine's in the back, so the fuel tank's in the front. That makes sense. That reminds me, we've got to get some vents back here for, like, intakeness. Wow, look at that style. Now, interior. And the material you make this out of is very important, so it's as cheap as possible. Plastic, dirtiness slider all the way up. And the handles, let's see, unfinished wood material. I think that's fitting here. Here it is. Want it to give the owners splinters when they touch it, to remind them just how lucky they are to be alive. Floor, made out of the cheapest cloth we have. Dashboard, old one, also made out of cheap plastic with your gauges. These gauges do come with a tachometer, but unfortunately, because this is the GL model and not the GXL, you don't get that. So we're just going to put a blanking plate over it. The knob's still there, but no gauge. And a speeder that goes up to 220 kilometers an hour. It's a bit optimistic. That is not happening. Speeder probably won't even work properly anyway, but whatever. And a center console, not a very good one, but it's there. Yeah, just chuck some seats in it. Finished in the same material as the floor. Gonna make what we have last. You don't get headrests. Yes. How communistical does this look? This seating position is ass. I can never get the scale right for, like, wheel to chair and then space here. Oh well, it's probably how they would have built it anyway. It's not meant to be good, it's just meant to last a long time. But let's do the engine. Inline 4, made out of cast iron. For some reason the pistons are blue. Now because this is the GL model, this gets, drumroll please, a 1.3 litre engine. Bruh. push rod with an iron head. Cast iron heavy, cast iron heavy, cast iron heavy. I will give it fuel injection though, although the most basic form of it anyway. Oh my god, it doesn't rev. 61 horsepower! Jesus! We can drop the cam profile a bit. And the springs. The engine bottom end is experiencing high levels of RPM stress. We don't have time to fix it. So reliability stat 39.7. That's good enough. This isn't the Marlin Krombeck, this is the 1.3 litre. What's inline in Russian?
В соответствии.
That. What's 4?
4.
That's how you pronounce that. The 1.3 litre 4. It's the 1.3 litre Kiet Ippy with 56 horsepower. Stick that in the car. Manual 4-speed in a car that's going to be sold up until the early 90s for some reason. Top speed is not 140 miles an hour. No. Give it an off-road skid tray because the roads around here are crap. Interior. Yeah, it has one. Optimised weight. Oh yes, heavy. And just some suspension. Car is strong oversteer. I don't doubt it. I ain't going to fix it though. Now all these car companies have a name like Vaz or UAZ or Gaz. So we call this the UCAZ. That stands for United Communistical Automotive Z, and the model name Comrade GL. Oh, I forgot to give it a wiper. There, one on the driver's side. You know, I think that's just about it. I mean, Soviet cars aren't really that feature-full. I mean, you could probably stick a badge on like the front wing. It's got the displacement. Oh, GL badge! Yes! Gotta let them know what you're driving. Do I have any rust decals? Duct tape. Sure, stick some on the bonnet for like no particular reason. Yes, rust comes from the factory pre-ruined. My god, what a glorious machine. We must drive it. Right, I've downloaded a Polish map. It says several locations to choose from, like a Keberloko, Plak Manarawi, Ozjedl.
Why haven't you tried to use Google Translate for it? Nah, forget it.
Were. I'll go there. I'm changing the camera. The game does not like that. God, hang in there, game. That sounds like actual fart poo doo doo ass. This shit here. I want my UCAS Comrade GL. I can see all the stats of it now. The cost is $9,900. Is that in 1970 money or today money? You could buy like, I don't know, like 3 Ford Cortinas for that money back then. My god. Top speed of 91.5 miles an hour. What a glorious invention we have made. And it sounds like a car. And it moves like one. We have succeeded. I'm also going to increase the beam strength to 400%, so it's built like a proper Soviet car. Corner coming up. Oh my god, that oversteer! Jesus Christ! Automation was right. Look at the drift! No, it's not drift. Is there a speed camera there? Can assure you that will not be going off. Oh, we're about to reach 60. There we go. After like 5 minutes of waiting, it happened. This thing can handle these roads that... Never mind. Barely even dented. Lucas Comrade GL built like Russian tank, although the steering is a bit knackered. Also, I don't know if this gauge is in miles an hour or kilometers an hour. Either way, it's wrong. Can it do a burnout? No. Oh my god, the drift! This thing's got some serious oversteer. Is this a racetrack? Oh yes. Can I race this against another commie car? Oh yes. Prepare for one of the races of all time. He's winning. Yes, yes. Cab steer, yes. Oversteer is slightly useful on a track.
Hammond, I'm going a million.
Where's he going? He's crashed. And still mostly in one piece. Well, I call that a resounding success. I've won. Have it. And get your dumb ass out of here. And the
Since the car is apparently made out of tank steel, it has become a rival to both Nokia and Volvo.
Comrade is mostly undamaged. It is time for famous game of Comrade Kart. I shall commence Russian countdown using Google Translate.
3, 2, 1, идти.
The speed! Oh my god, what a symphony. Oh my god, look at the oversteer they've spun! Green and red have spun, blue has crashed. He's going the wrong way! This means I'm winning. Oh, he's spun again and he's going the correct way again. No, he's leaving the track, he's going into the pit lane. Oh my god, shit! My comrade, it is slightly damaged. Is he spun again? Yes. Is he going to go the wrong way again? Also, yes. Where's the blue one in all this? Oh, he's over there. This is absolute chaos. Jump. Jesus. He spun again in the same spot. Is he going to go to the pit lane again? Yes. Don't spin. Take it easy. They're all spinning. Yes, go that way. Jesus Christ. Okay, now the race is on. My steering wheel is a bit bent. Blue has crashed. Red has crashed. I've crashed. I'm rejoining the race. Get here. He spun. Who's going to get to the finish line first? Blue or me? He's going to the pit lane. So it's going to be me. They're going to crash. Ah! And across the line. What a race. You can stop now. With like more power and like an LSD, this could make a decent drift car. Instead of just thinking it. I like how the Russian text didn't get through, so it's a 1.3 litre welded diff and nitrous. Oh my god, that's more like it. Jesus Christ. Yes, look at that. Yes, I was correct. Can it go? Whew. Initial backwards M, Q hard base. This is brilliant, actually. Can I do a 0 to 60 run? Oh, but it's going to be shocking. Beginning 0 to 60 run. Speed. 30. 40. It's taken 10 seconds. We're still not there. Like, oh, we're out of road. maybe on a longer bit of road. Attempt number 2. Speed. 30. Takes 5 seconds. Jesus. 10 more miles an hour to go. Almost. 17.28 seconds. It took 1,000 feet for it to go 60. Is it synchro damaged? I'm surprised this thing even has synchros. How is that allowed under communism? We're entering Noe Jork. Who Jorkin they know he. Oh my god, this road is bumpy. Jesus Christ. Even with the sophisticated double wishbone suspension, it's an absolute terrible ride. Oh my god, Jesus. Is this what Poland is really like? God, now we're getting some speed. We're motoring into top gear. Oh my, what the bruh? Okay, deal. It's supposed to be like, what, Lidl? Zakupy robi w dealu za aplikacja. Let's say you talk that language. Oh god, I didn't think last time we'd have any collision. My wheel! Well, let's do a lap in this thing. The speed! The ferocious speed! I have no idea when to brake, because the brakes are shit, and there's 0 ABS. That's about right, the oversteer is actually helping. This actually might be about the same time as the car. It's roughly the same kind of power. It's a second counter steer. This thing is so easy to get sliding. It slides at like 12 miles an hour because it's got Oreos for tyres and a gearbox made out of hesitation and crushed hopes. Oh, we've reached 60. It has happened. And brake for final corner. Oh god, bit of oversteer. And a cross line. We do it. 13th, where's that? Actually, where's the car? 10th, 155. This is 7 seconds slower
Geez, that thing had beaten some of the cars on his list. I didn't even notice that.
than the car. 2025. And the Cygnus Invader V8 airbag. It's faster than that thing? The American car? My god. This is proof that the commies can build better cars than the Americans.
This is the end of this video. I actually enjoyed watching it. I hope that you did as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and also don't forget to ask any questions in the comment section. See you on another video.